At this time tomorrow, there's something you need to know.
Thanks.
I got used to see you as a friend, but deep inside, there's something else I know. Ooh, the world seems so hollow. Ooh, without you by my side. Ooh, I dared to follow a whispering voice inside. I realized I'm in love. Ooh.
Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well today. So today I thought I would just do kind of like a day in the lifestyle video, but I have some fun projects that I'll be working on today. This might carry on into tomorrow as well. This morning has been really fun already. My sister had an errand to run downtown, so we decided to go for breakfast together this morning. Coconut had a walk. She's down for her nap right now. And I have just cut out a cute little Easter shirt for my nephew because it is Easter week, and so I want to make him this little shirt. It's this fabric from Rifle Paper Company that has bunnies on it, and right now he is obsessed with the Miss Rachel Hop Little Bunnies song. If you have kids or nieces or nephews, I'm sure you are familiar. And so I think he's going to really like it. So I'm going to work on sewing that for the next little while. I do have a few music lessons to teach today, but it's a really light day as far as that goes. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time sewing. I'll go teach my classes this afternoon. And then I have some fun plans to go for coffee and a walk with a friend tonight. So I just thought I'd take you along for all of it. I want to try doing some more casual style videos like this. So let me know what you think, because this is the type of thing that I can do a little bit more often. And so let me know what you think. I've just made my coffee in my Beatrix Potter little cup that I got at the Beatrix Potter house in the Lake District. I love it so much. So I'm very excited to have my little coffee and to get started sewing. So let's go see how this shirt goes together. Let me get my table cleared away. This is my dining table slash sewing table slash desk. So everything is here simultaneously. So let's turn it into a sewing station right now. One of the funny things in this apartment is that the floors are very sloped because it is 100 years old. But also I have my great grandmother or great great grandmother's table, I don't remember which, and this table slopes in the middle, so we're just on all kinds of different inclines here and nothing is even. Let me show you a close-up of this fabric. This is just one of the collar pieces. Look how sweet. I love this so much. Such a cute fabric collection that they have, this Easter line. I love it. The right color of thread for this fabric, so I'm going to try using just plain white. I think it will blend okay because it is such a light blue, so we'll see. Look at how cute the tiny pocket is. So fun. All right, here's my stopping point for right now. Look how cute and tiny it is. So when I get back home after my lessons, I'll add the collar and then the other sleeve and the button placket. But I think it's going to be so cute. I'm loving this. And I have one more fabric. I'm going to make him one in as well. So I'll cut that out tonight. I'm about to head out, but I wanted to show you this top. If you've been watching for a while, I think I made this last year or the year before. And I do have a tutorial on this one on the channel, but it's a super comfortable, easy to wear top. I paired it with this little skirt from Aerie, very breezy and comfy, and just a tote bag to hold all of my stuff. And I'm headed out. I will be back soon to finish up sewing the shirt. Also grabbing a strawberry olipop, which I feel like coordinates with my shirt perfectly. Back home again, and I just took Coconut out and she had some playtime, and now I am headed to meet my friend at the coffee shop. I think I'm going to have to get an iced tea because it's like 89 degrees. It feels like summer. It's lovely. And I'm excited to get a little walk in and catch up, and then I will be back to work on the shirt. There she is. Hi, sweet girl. Oh, under the couch. I am back from our little walk and iced tea outing. I got the best tea, guys. It was like a strawberry white tea, I think, and it had honey in it. It was so delicious and perfect for this warm evening. And now I've got dinner on the stove. Coconut's hanging out here. She's just sitting on the floor watching me. And I'm about to add the second sleeve to this little shirt while dinner's cooking. I just can't get over how cute and tiny all of the pieces are. The sleeves are attached, and I've also gone ahead and hemmed the bottom and added the placket, which is just folded over in the front and top stitched down. And now I can move on to the collar, but I think it's already looking so sweet. All right, I took a little break for dinner and to get Coconut settled down, and I have finished the collar now. So now I just have to add the buttons and buttonholes. Is this not so cute? I am loving it so much. So I ended up finding these little buttons, which I think are perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and draw the positioning for all the buttonholes and then do the buttons. I'm going to sew the buttons on the machine today just to keep everything as secure as possible, since this is for a little guy. And then we'll be done with this shirt. All right, step aside to anything I've ever made for myself, because I fear this takes the cake. Is this not so stinking cute? I love how it turned out. It has so many little details, like traditional tailoring, the pleat in the back, tiny pocket, the collars. I just think it is so precious. I can't wait to see him wear this, and I think he's gonna love the little bunnies. And somebody tell me why I've not sewn buttons on the machine up until now. I cannot believe I've never given that a try. It was so easy and quick, and they seem so secure, so I'm definitely going to be reusing that. So yeah, that is today's project. Tomorrow I'm going to make him one out of one other fabric. Let me show you. So I knew I had to do the little bunnies for him, but I also got this fabric. And by the way, I'm just using 1 yard each of these fabrics, and I have a little bit left over on the blue one. And look how precious this print is with the Easter eggs and the bunnies. So this way his mom can decide what he's going to wear, and he can have options. He can wear something on Saturday, something on Sunday, and have something cute for both days. But yeah, I'm going to text his mom a picture now so she can see how it turned out, because I think it is so sweet. Haul. Good morning, friends. So it is the next day now, and I've had a really relaxed morning, which has been so nice because I don't have anything I have to do today. I have the day off, so I'm excited to be spending some time and just enjoying the day. And last night I cut out the second shirt, so I'm going to get started sewing that here in just a second. But yeah, I had my groceries delivered this morning, and then the drama of the morning has been my refrigerator has been messing up, so I've had to defrost the freezer and reset the whole thing, but I think it is all back to normal now. I just put all my groceries away, so fingers crossed everything is going to work just fine. So I think I'm going to take Coconut out for a little walk really quickly, and then we'll get started sewing the shirt. I need to select the coffee cup of the day. Let's see. It's gonna be this one. That will do. This month for the Cozy Sewing Club, which is my channel membership if you don't know, we made these iPad/Kindle sleeves and then a laptop sleeve, and I'm loving mine. So since I already made this pattern once, oh hi, puppy under the table. Since I already made this pattern once, I am just going to kind of assembly line it. So I've got some YouTube videos queued up to watch, and I've got a whole pile of pieces already pinned together and ready to go, and I'm just going to start sewing through this. I'm so excited to see how it looks in this fabric.
It's so sweet. I love this print.
All right, so the shirts are done and I think they turned out so sweet. So I'm very excited to go over and let him try them on here in a minute. I just took Coconut out for a little walk again and she's gonna lay down while I go to Felicity, my sister's house first, to give the shirts to her. And then after that, I'm headed to my sister Jessica's apartment. We are doing something we're calling Movie Club. It's a movie club. And we are watching through the American Cinema Society. I believe that's what the organization is. The American Cinema Society's 100 Years, 100 Movies list. So what we're doing each week is we're using a random number generator to select the movies. So tonight's is All About Eve, which I have never seen, but I do have the DVD. So I'm very excited to see what it's like. So I'm gonna go over there tonight and we're gonna watch that. I'm going to pick up some dinner on my way there. So I've got to get all my stuff together and then head over to Felicity's and then to Movie Club. So fun little evening ahead of me here. I mentioned before, I'm trying to get back into using DVDs and getting away from streaming. I'm not quite there yet, but I'm working on it. And for Christmas, my older brother got me a whole bunch of DVDs of Oscar-winning movies because I'm trying to watch through all of the movies that have ever won Best Picture. So he got me this set here and then this one as well. So it's very convenient for a lot of the movies on the list because a lot of them are in these collections. So that's nice. And then other than that, we're going to try and use the library to get DVDs. So if you want to join us, it's a very fun little project. Now, I just remembered one more thing I want to show you before I head out because I'm bringing this project with me to Jessica's tonight. And this is the Knitting Peter Rabbit book. I am very excited to be making the Peter Rabbit from this book. I'm obsessed with Beatrix Potter. I don't know if I've mentioned that on here before, but I love the movies, the books, all things Beatrix Potter. So when I saw this book, I knew I was going to want to make some things from it. So I'm making this for my nephew, but I'm kind of thinking I might need a set for myself as well. So the yarn came in this week and I ordered all of this. I think it had to ship from Europe because it is a European yarn maker, but no sooner did it all come in the mail than did Coconut promptly get in the box. So everything is looking a little bit worse for wear, but it's all still here. So I'm going to bring all of this. And funnily enough, I don't know how this happened, but out of my set of knitting needles, the one size that I need, I'm missing one of. So Jess has the size I need, I think. So I'm going to bring all this with me tonight and start knitting Peter Rabbit. It's so cute though, because you make the knitted animals and then it has patterns for little felt clothing and accessories. So I have all of the materials, and so this is going to be my next knitting project, even though I do have a sweater that I have not finished that has, I think, a quarter of a sleeve still to go. So really I should be doing that, but sometimes you just have to go with what motivates you with crafting, I feel like. And a little peach olipop for the road. And we're in her adorable apartment and we're about to watch the movie. What do you know about this week's installment?
I know very little other than a Gilligan's Island episode was named in reference
Oh, okay.
to all about
Perfect.
Eva.
All
I think
about
it's
Eva.
where Ginger has a double.
Oh, okay.
But I'm
Yes.
looking at you, not the camera. Hi, YouTube. Welcome to my home.
Yes, her beautiful
Happy to
home.
have you.
It's so cute here. I love her little fireplace and all the things, and I'm excited to watch the movie.
I'm excited. Movie club.
Yeah.
Get the water stuff.
Sorry. Hi friends, so it's the next day now, and last night was so much fun. I really enjoyed All About Eve. It was such a great film, and I can't believe it's one that I had never seen before, but my sister and I, we were just kind of getting so worked up and into the movie and so frustrated at the character of Eve. So I would really recommend it. It was very, very good, and it kept you guessing throughout. So super fun to watch, and we just had so much fun. But I was over at her place until around midnight, and so this morning I have had a really fun kind of slow morning. My friend and I went to the farmer's market and then went and got coffee and took some photos with all the spring flowers, but it's a little bit of a dreary day today. I really thought it was going to rain, but it's not. And I got some new teas at the farmer's market that I want to show you. I came across this lady that does teas and spices, and she has a shop in downtown, and I can't believe I've never been because the teas look so delicious and she blends them all herself. So let me show you what I found. So these are the teas, and she said she does have an online presence as well, so I'll try to link to her website, but her brand is called Fennel and Fire. And I got 2 of the teas to try. They're organic loose leaf teas. This one is rose and wild cherry, and this is the one I'm thinking I'm about to make. And then this one is porch swing, which is, I believe, peach and black tea, which sounds amazing, especially for the warmer months. Over ice, I think that would be really good. This one is white tea, green tea, and then the rose and the cherry. So I'm very excited to try it. And I just was so excited to find her shop because everything looks so delicious. So I'm excited to make this. I think I'm going to make a little pot of tea, and then I'm going to work on knitting Peter Rabbit. I started it last night while we watched the movie, and I made some good progress. I actually stayed up a little bit later knitting at home too. So, you know, wild Friday nights. But I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to be so fun. So I'm going to work on that for a little bit and have some tea, and then tidy up some around the house because the apartment has gotten a little bit chaotic. And then Coconut needs to have a spa day today. She needs her nails trimmed and to have a bath, and so we're going to do all of that. I've got some laundry running right now though, and I'm going to go ahead and make my tea. They recommend sweetening this one with some local honey, so I'm going to try adding that. Oh, that is delicious. Wow. Oh my goodness. Hi. So I have my delicious cup of tea. I've got the sweetest little puppy in the world down here lying at my feet, and I'm about to work on some knitting. So let me show you where I got to yesterday. So Coconut is enthralled by yarn. She wants to get into all of my knitting things, so she's sitting here watching because she knows that I have the yarn. But here is what I worked on yesterday. So this is going to be eventually Peter Rabbit's head. It looks a little creepy without the eyes, I will say, but this is where the eyes will go, and then this is the nose. And one thing that's so fun about this to me is how quickly it works up, because most of the knitting I've done in recent years has been like sweaters or bigger projects, and so it's nice to have something that is quite quick to do, and I'm really enjoying it so far. So I'm going to try and finish up this next section of it, and I think I'll watch a TV show or something, maybe listen to a podcast while I do that too with a loud truck. But if you are a knitter and you like Beatrix Potter, oh no. I wish you guys could have seen that. She literally just hopped up in my lap and tried to take the knitting. She really wants yarn. I thought that was a cat thing. I didn't know it was a dog thing. But if you are a knitter and you love Beatrix Potter, definitely get this book because there are so many cute projects in it, and it has so many of the characters. I can't wait to make more. I love the Jemima Puddle Duck. Let me show you. Look how sweet with her little pink shawl. It's so adorable. So there's so many cute ones in here. So I definitely want to make a lot of them. Somebody's bath wore them out, huh? Poor baby. All right, friends, I think that is where I will leave you for this vlog. My brother is in town visiting for Easter weekend, so I'm going to go over and see him for a little while. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. I know this was a little bit of everything, but it was very fun to film, so I hope you enjoy it. And let me know if you'd like to see more things like this as well, because this is definitely something that I can film a little bit more easily than a full sewing project tutorial. So let me know. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not subscribed and you would like to be, you can subscribe by clicking the button down below, and I'd love to have you back for future videos. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll talk to you in a new video very soon. Bye!